Welcome. How are we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me adjust. How are we doing? Good Sunday evening, Sunday. Good evening. Good Sunday evening. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome. Give a second before everybody else get a chance to join me. And how are we doing? TikTok, send love. YouTube, how are we doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday. I hope you get a chance to worship the Lord. I think the way I think the more likely it become, because it look as though Easter and Cambodian New Year had thing in correlations, it just happened to be like at springtime where Cambodian, Laos, and who else to celebrate New Year? Oh, Thailand. It's called Songkran. It's where majority of people rest from their hard work and come together to celebrate the New Year. They celebrate with water festival and all the cutie stuff. So today I am in the mood for dessert again. I cooked yesterday. I cooked what you call it? Bún thịt bò nướng. It is just a bowl of beef vermicelli. It was pretty good. It was hearty. It was full of vegetable with sweet and sour sauce. It was pretty good. For those who were here yesterday, I did that. So today I switched my mode into making dessert because I have this purple yam here that I needed to get rid of it. Not completely. I wanted to make something good out of it. So instead of doing the graham crackers and the fillings in a tradition sense, I'm using this beautiful ube yam here. Okay. Well, I add a little bit ube color just to enhance the color a little bit, because the ube color after it was boiling, it wasn't that beautiful. It's kind of faded, and I thought that I would cheat it a little bit, So the ubes already had some sweetness to it. I'm just going to add a little bit of condensed milk. I removed the condensed milk from the tin can and put it on here so it's easy access. So what I'm doing here is to blend my base for my cheesecake. Okay. Instead of doing the regular graham crackers, I'm doing these because I love the beautiful colors. As you know, I'm crazy about beautiful food and beautiful colors and textures and all that. Okay. So the purple yam, this is fresh from the roots. Okay, I bought this many weeks ago, and I feel that I needed to make something out of it before it gone bad, because give me a second, please. Because ube is pretty pricey, and it's about what, $4 or $5 per pound. Okay. So I boil this. I wash, boil, and peel and boil this until it's mashable, and I mash it. And I think I was going to show you the original color was kind of pinkish or lavender, and so I'm going to add a little bit more to this. So I'm going to go ahead and condense this to where I can use it as the base, the crust. I'm gonna substitute the ube yam for the graham cracker crust, or Oreo cookie crust, or any kind of crust, okay, pie crust. So that's what I'm doing right now in order to make it more solid. I needed to cook this down, okay, to minimize the excess dampen. Eventually it will get thicker. It tastes really, really good because ube already had natural sweetness, and I add what, 1 tablespoon, hold on, 1 teaspoon of condensed milk, and it depends. If you like more sweetness, go right ahead. But at the moment, I need 1 more. Sorry. It's too bland. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of condensed milk. And we're gonna cook this down. And every time I add liquid, it's gonna get a little soggy. So to remove excess liquid or dampen, we use this technique, okay? Hello. I can't read your name, but I just want to say hello to all of you. Hold on, please. What am I having here? Welcome all of you, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome. Thank you. I am making a gelatin cheesecake, okay? And what I'm doing right now is, instead of using the regular graham cracker pie crust, I'm using this ube yam crust. It would be the top or the bottom of the pie. And I also prepared this little cutie pie here. I love the little bite size, and it's beautiful because it had all sort of floral design. This is the silicone mold. So this here, it does not require baking process, okay? Everything will be mixing until it's ready to put together. So I'm making the pie. It's not crust, but it's gonna be the pie base. I'm using fresh root of ube, or you can do frozen, or you can do powder. And you have to read the instruction how to cook this. So what I did with this is that I peel and chop into smaller pieces and boil until it's mashable, just like cooking the mashed potatoes. Okay. When it's mashable, then I mash it up a little bit, and there's still excess liquid on it. So I am sauteing right now to minimize some of the juice or some of the liquid within here. Okay. So keep stirring. Do not iron the pan because it's going to be burning on the bottom of the pan. You can do this in medium low. Okay. And it's almost done. When I visited my Filipino family, side of family, Vivian was a great cook, and she made the ube cake. And she did the same process here. She added the cream, the condensed milk, and she added the half cream milk, and then and she did the same way. She cooked it, and she will stir until the cake become more manageable. Okay, so it'll take a few more minutes to do this. And the process is to refine and blend this delicious ube here. So the original color was just a little disappointing, so I add a little bit of ube color. Not a little bit, I probably did too much. But it come out beautifully It's dark purple, which is nice. All right, welcome. So it will be gelatin cheesecake or no bake cheesecake. What I'm preparing is the base of my cheesecake. So I'm using this beautiful, base here. So I'm gonna lay the cheesecake first, and then add this lay later on. This lay here, when we turn the cheesecake over, it'll be on the base. Okay, got it? It's just like the crust. Just that in order to get the perfect molding, I would have to pour the cheesecake into here, and then later on with this crust here. Hopefully it'll stay crusty. All right, so let me move this out of the way. Look like it's ready. It's not runny, and it's not too thick to manage, so I think I got it. Let me set this aside, okay, because it's safer for me. You know, I'm not the safest person in the world when it comes to cooking. Okay, let me put this aside and turn this on. This stove here allows me to set it in the center so I can still see you guys. All right, so let's go to the basic. First, I needed to blend a cheesecake, okay? So the cheesecake, no kidding. Okay, for the cheesecake portions, I would need so what I need to do is to prepare my cheese, my cream cheese first, okay? I have my bowl here. And what best is when you allow your cream cheese to be at room temperature, so it's easier to prepare, okay? I'm gonna use this little bit of this ube color in here. I think it would be nice. So with one package of gelatin, it will work with two blocks of this cream cheese. I think I have it not too long, or room temperature too long. The reason I do cheesecake because I love cheesecake. I can't help myself too much when it comes to cheesecake. You know, and I suffer because I'm lactose intolerant. When it comes to cheesecake, I rather suffer and pass it along. I won't suffer long, maybe the whole night of discomfortness, and then it should be cool in the next morning. Okay, so you want to add a little ube to get some color to this. I think it would be nice also. Okay, what else do I need in this cheesecake blending? Let me read my notes. Okay, so I'm using Magnemizer because it's easier to read. I can read your name now. Okay, Catelia, and Chloe. Hello, I'm making ube crust cheesecake, okay, or gelatin cheesecake. So I have 2 packages of Philadelphia cream cheese, or the cream cheese of your choice, and vanilla. I'm still chasing after my measurement spoon. It's somewhere. I dislike it when I have to go chase after my cooking equipment, you know. I think I lost the 1/2 of this teaspoon thing. What else do I need? Okay. So that's all it is. It's just cream cheese and vanilla. Beat it together. Look at this. This is plain, okay? There's no sugar in this thing. So I guess the sugar would be in the ube. That's kind of strange. Usually you add some, it's gonna be with the ube and with the gelatin. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this really, really well. Okay. Happy Easter Sunday to all of you. I hope you get a chance to celebrate it's supposed to symbolically the risen Christ. Am I correct? I want to have fun with this. I'm gonna add a little bit of ube. Maybe just get a nice purple-ish or maybe lavender color. Let me see what I can produce out of this. Okay, it's coming. Yeah. I can beat this on the beating machine or the food process or the mixer. But it's too much work. I don't like to clean the mixer. I rather clean this. Do we need a little sugar with this? I think. It said nothing about adding sugar in here, or I could if I wanted to. I'm almost tempted. Okay, a little bit more of the ube because the color is good, but it's just not the texture that I would love to have on here. So what it is today is that we're gonna have this lavender over purple pie base. Hey, look at that. It's already pretty. How are you guys doing? Thank you for staying with me. I did this many times because cheesecake is always my favorite. I am gonna add a little bit of sweetness to this because it's super plain. Okay. I'm gonna add some condensed milk. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon. Okay. Now it's kicking. Not as bad. It's very low sweet in sweetness. If I wanted to refine this, I could. There's other way to do it. But it's always smooth. It tastes good already. But I like it to be in a fancy cup here. It will take about an hour for the cheesecake to harden and process. Okay. Sorry. That is one way to hide it. Okay, so I think I have my cream cheese combined really, really well. Now let me turn your attention to blending the gelatin. And when the gelatin is ready, I'm going to be adding this cream cheese here. Okay, combine them together. When it's done, I'm going to go ahead and distribute it to this little cup here. I'm sorry about the noise. Okay. So with the gelatins, I would need half cup of sugar. Okay, we're going to use this regular sugar here. This is pure cane sugar. So there's going to be some sweetness to it. Because I already add a little bit of sweetness into it, I'm going to not fill it up. Okay, maybe not quite 1 cup, but we'll just say that. I know, not 1 cup, half cup. Okay, and then I need for that purpose, hold on. Combined sugar and gelatin. That's all I need, the sugar and the gelatin. I boiled my water already. It's hot, so it needs 1 cup. I'm gonna try and go ahead and beat the sugar. And it only needs this 1 package of gelatin. And go ahead and mix this. If you're gonna make 2 of these packages, then it'll be 2 cups of hot water. Okay. Sorry. I was out at the field with my grandson. He was having his soccer tournament, and yesterday was windy, very windy. So I didn't have a good time. I didn't have a good time because it's too windy, and I'm allergic to dust, so therefore I wasn't helping at all. It's recommended that we beat this really well. Make sure that the gelatin is all melted in this warm water here. It's warm now, it's supposed to be boiling. It's recommended we should remove the bubble once I'm done with this. You see. How are we doing? We doing good? Cola, you can get the fuck out of my channel, okay? I don't need your energy. So you can get off right now, okay? You know, I don't need you over here. I'm sorry. If it's disgusting to you, you know, just move on, girl or man. You don't need to be here. I don't need you. Your support doesn't count. I don't have to be mean to you. You can get off. I'm pretty sure it looks better than the food you eat at home. Don't come with your attitude, okay? I know that you're a troll. That's why you're going around people's channel and just give the most disgusting comment, and that's not cool. Okay, you're not welcome on my channel. You can get off and go to where you need to be. I don't welcome you here. If your attitude gonna be disgusting as your attitude, you thought my food is disgusting, I think your attitude is more disgusting. Okay, so let me go block you soon when I'm done with this. I don't need you to hang around my channel. I don't go to your channel and be so belligerent and crazy, like talking like that. Are you okay? Or you need mental services? I can do a 50-51 on you if you like. I'm sorry, folks. Okay, this one, what do you call it? Cyber rudeness. They can think that they can come over to people's channel and make such a unwelcome comment, you know? I mean, get off, okay? Get off. I don't welcome you, whoever you are. I'll check on you. I'll snapshot right now, and I'll remember your face, and I will block you, and I will also denounce you. Okay. Really disgusting. People are so unhappy, you know. Don't ruin my day. Don't ruin my night. Okay, get off and go as far as the freeway will allow you to be. Okay, sorry. I don't try to be negative, but some people just need it to be like that. Okay, so what we do right now is add gelatin into our cream cheese. Okay, so we're gonna mix this really well. Otherwise, it will form and it's not gonna be as cool. I feel like just do this pie and shower over this person's face right now, you know. That was not nice. Whoever this person is. What's the name? Hold on. Let me announce the name. It's called Cola 3241. Get the hell out. Or cold. I'm sorry, folks. The one thing that gonna get me going will people who have no respect for others. Okay. Now let me go visit her channel and I'll say the same thing. And see how you feel about that. Okay. People are so jealous, you know that? If I go visit this cold person is her channel, his channel probably is nothing, because people who are going around and do this sort of things normally don't have subscribers or anything like that. They just on here just to be disrupted. Honestly. It's called cyberbully. I'm very familiar with that, okay? I didn't go to college just to come and deal with people like this. I think I'm a far better person than whoever this is. Don't come back though. I'll go and block you soon. I don't have a helper today, but I will get to you. YouTube troll. There are plenty of them like that. They can be happy. They can't be decent. They can't be anything but troll. You know what? Maybe this person is so unhappy, had no life, had no family. So they're just going around and spread their negative energy. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking the truth, okay? Or bipolar or schizo. I deal with those people through mental health services. I know a little bit about those things. Okay, so all right, I'm done. So I'm gonna go ahead and distribute this evenly into this little cup here. Okay, and this is not gonna be disgusting like you will say, okay, dude or dudette. Whatever the hell this person is really disruptive. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill up, okay? I've done this before, so it should be pretty easy. So for those who are listening to me bickering here, okay, I'm sorry about that. But I have to send the message to this asshole that they can just come to my channel and be a troll like that. Okay, I didn't create my channel so that way I have to deal with troll. Well, I deal with them all the time. All I do is that I don't normally talk to them or exhibit my my comment like these. I normally just go and block them. You know, I block many, which I don't have to deal with shit like that, you know. Thank you for the heart. And no, I'm a nice person, you know, but when it comes to idiot like that, I don't have to be nice, okay? Just know that I deal with this individually, okay. But because I'm stuck with cooking right now, I can't really go and do that things that I want to do, but I will. How do you come on people's channels and be so negative like that? You know, that's what I don't get. You don't like it, then move the hell out. Scroll like you do all night. You probably don't sleep. Probably suffer from insomnia because scrolling too much and trying to figure it out people's channel and be negative about it, you know. People in this fashion and don't sleep. They just troll people all day. Probably don't have a job neither. Guess what? It's just perfect. It's work out well. It's probably just need an extra one. Oh, I was gonna do this on this here, this mold here. I did that on the milk. It worked really well. It's so pretty. This is a peony, okay, wild rose, a peony. I did a test dry on this regular milk, and I froze it, and it turned out really nice. The mold is so pretty, so I'm gonna get some from here because I forgot that I want to do this for you guys. It's very pretty, okay. It's has beautiful multiple layer. You know, peony is like one of those breathtaking rose-like, we'll call it white rose or British rose or something similar to that. So I want to fill this up to the top. My follower, I'm sorry, okay, the way I respond to this idiot, the YouTube troll here. Usually my helper will be here, but because I haven't been on here, I guess she take a break. Okay, so tomorrow I'll show you how pretty this thing looks. Okay, I did with the milk, and those beautiful layer of petals are real pretty. So here we go, my cheesecake. Okay, my gelatin cheesecake. Let's call it quick cheesecake. And if this looks disgusting to you, well, I'm sorry. Either you blind by heart, you're blind by nature, or just your personality is blind, or your personality is suck, or just a little kids over here got nothing else to do, you know. That's what I discover sometimes, you know, kids are being online and they don't really know how to interact with adults, and they just say shitty stuff, you know. But it's not excuses with the adult or children, because my channel doesn't allow kids under 17 to be on. So if whoever be on here younger than that, and they're not, or they surfing on adult channels, and they need to get off. Their parent need to supervise the kids how they behave online. Usually I deal with some crazy old folk, you know, lonely one, and have nothing else to do in life but troll people. You know, I react to trolls and what else? Bully, seriously, okay? Because coming to America many years ago, over 46 years ago, I dealt with this a whole lot. Whether I was at work, at high school, or just places, okay? So I do not let myself become victims of such abuse. I stand up, and I will not let anybody come over and put me down and belittle me, or had an opportunity to just sabotage, you know, my emotions. Because I deal with that a whole lot, you know. I coming from Cambodia, you know, we survived the Holocaust and the killings, and and the genocides, and coming to America thinking that everything will be fine and dandy. It wasn't. I have to deal with a different kind of prejudice, and that's the people who are the products of that. So I don't let people just come into my channel or coming into my avenue or coming into my space and just to be belligerent, just to be unkind and unvirtuous. I don't do that. I don't accept that, not even 1 second. I'm decent. I advocate for my community. I'm a community advocate. I work with all sort of level of governments. I'm very resourceful. I know how to deal with people. Sometimes I lose my cool too, because it brings me back. When I first came to America, do you know that I have to deal with shit like this all the time? To the fact where I can't even walk on the street without, someone coming toward me, I have to cross the street because it was ugly in the day, And after I graduated from high school, I was much older. It was okay for me because I was a late starter. So can you get rid of the asshole on here? Probably it's kids, I'm not sure. Cola or whatever it was, Coley. So the comment was that what I was making is disgusting, So I don't think it was anything disgusting to anybody, It was lovely. It's not even reach its level of loveliness yet until it's done. So now this person come in and say, whatever you're making is disgusting. So I just me, I am a contango if people set me up to be, because I could be nice as sweet as cheesecake, and I can be someone nightmare if I wanted to, but I chose not to be that kind of person because I became a better person through servicing. I learned to love people. I learned to accept certain personalities. But here and there, now and then, I would get somebody come into my channel and just being like that. For what? You don't like it, then scroll. Scroll like you do a million times on YouTube, on TikTok, and whatever it is, scroll. You don't have to be anything. You don't have to be noticed. I would notice though, because I do read my comment when I get the chance. And then that I don't get to read it because normally when my supporter will be here, she will read it for me, or he will read it for me, and I get rid of any comments that is not acceptable, And I don't have to deal with them directly. Just get rid of them like that. And when I have to read it, then I'd be upset, I'll be upset, and I would go off on people like that, and it's not cool. And I do apologize, but I'm not apologizing to whoever coming on like that, though, So I am nice. I'm sorry, I can't see. Yeah, I'm a nice person, I mean, I'm not gonna extol myself that, oh yeah, I'm the best person. No, I am nice. I serve people in the different capacity for 30, 40 years. And the Asian community respect me. When I walk the neighborhood, I have no fears. I never gotten in trouble. I never got threatened by people. Always loving, always support, always that respect. So that's what I'm familiar with. People respect for me. But when I get a little thing like seriously, I take constructive criticism well, okay? But if I'm not making anything that look disgusting, I will tell that person that no, stop, okay? You're welcome to inbox me, okay? I don't usually do the private thing because I respect the boundary that I have for my family and my spouse and I don't think I need private conversations, anything like that. If you have questions about cooking, that's all I'm all about is cooking. If you need help in the community connection, you can send me the message also. I don't just do cooking, you know, I'm a community resource person. So I do help people connect with their services and advocate for those who don't speak the languages. And most of you who follow me know that I speak 4 languages. That is just the language that I speak fluently. I speak a few more that are not fluently, so I don't consider that a language that I'm specialized in. So I serve the community really well. You know, I have the capacity to do, I have the resource to do, I have the knowledge to do, I have the language capacity to do. So, you know, well respect person in the community. I love the facts that I'm able to serve, and yeah, so when I being respect in the manner, it make me feel good, it make me feel special, you know. And when someone to come over here and like, now I don't deal with that very well, because that take me back to when I started from beginning. When I first came, I don't know how to deal with people like that, so I always have these fears, and I was involved in so many fights. The only way I know how to deal with those kind of people behavior or those people was to fight. I fight so much is that I think in high school I fight so many times, but it's not my fault. I should have gotten expulsions and kicked out of school, but they never did that. And I was already over 18 when I was in high school. So if I were to be at fault, I would have gotten expulsions and never get a chance to walk my diploma at 21. So it's not like I'm attacking people intentionally. I only act in self-defense. Just like this person here, you know, if you're gonna come on being ridiculously rude, I have enough English language to be rude also, you know that, right? I have some college degree, and of course I'm a street smart also. And it doesn't matter what you come as a professional or you come as a street person, I will give it back. And that's a fact. It's a Sunday. I should have like a beautiful Sunday evening, would be spiritual, would be like lovely Easter Sunday, you know, where I can greet my follower, my fan, my good people. And then I have this person coming in like, I read the comment. I'm like, I shouldn't be reading the comment, but then my moderator said, you don't read the comment, or somebody will inbox me and said, oh, you didn't read the comment, this guy said this and that to you. No, I didn't read it, you know. So maybe it's better I don't read, because if I read it, I get upset, you know, and I shouldn't be like react or say things, respond into like irrational way. But if you don't read, people said, oh, it's okay to be belligerent, it's okay to be what do you call it? What's a better what is better word for? You know, to be discombobulated, you know, be a little crazy, because I don't read my comment. When I don't read comment, and I get upset. When I don't read comment, people will send me a comment that, why didn't you see that guy was saying crazy stuff while you were cooking or while you were on live? No, I didn't read it. So maybe it's better I don't read it, so I don't get hush up, you know. But then if I leave it that way, people will get an idea that it's okay to harass her, you know, she won't do nothing, she won't say anything, she's like, she's dumb, she have no, she won't respond back. No, I won't. I have enough definitions of language to get it back, but I'm trying to be cool, and I apologize for reacting, you know, my reaction. But just let you know that that was not cool, whoever that was. Okay. Anyway, so my ube is, well, this need to get hardened up a little bit, and it's not hard enough quite for me to lay my topping. Okay. What I'll do is that I would allow it to get hardened a little bit more. And if I do now, it's just gonna sunk in and it's gonna ruin my beautiful pie, my cheesecake. Okay, so I will allow it to sit in the fridge for a little bit of time. When it's hardened enough that I'll be able to apply these on the top of it, what will be eventually will get capsized and turn over, and all you can see is the beautiful floral design with this lavender color as the base or the crust. In this case, I'm not using pie crust. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a two-tone of purple. Okay, it will be the lavenders and the purple tone. So it can be beautiful. Believe me, okay, I have known to be one of the person who does pretty food. Okay, I won't rest until my food is pretty. So it's a prideful thing, you know, because that's what I represent in food. You know, I haven't cooked anything disgusting yet. Not yet. Cambodian food are delicious. Thai food, Lao food, or Vietnamese food, American food, Japanese, Chinese, Italian, French food, or Mexican food. They're all pretty. They're all beautiful. You know, and I enjoy those. I embrace those food. You know, I never make mocking. Even people decide to eat raw food or kill a monkey and eat the brain out of it, suck the brain out of it. I said, okay, if it's edible to you, then enjoy. So I'm just gonna not say anything. I'm just gonna mind my own business. My mouth's gonna be zipped, my ears gonna be waxed up, so my eyes gonna be open, but no comment. And just be respectful, okay? So I got not much to do. I'm gonna put this in the fridge until it's hardened, okay? Because this is a gelatin cheesecake. It's gonna get hardened. It's gonna be beautiful. Once it's hard enough for me to rest this on the top of it, then tomorrow I will do a little short for you so you can see the end result of it, okay? If you think that if you like what you see today and you want to try it, and I will leave the recipe for you, okay? Sometimes it take me a couple of days, and sometimes I forgot entirely, and someone have to send me a comment and say, can you give us the recipe, please? You know, give me a reminder. I appreciate that, okay? So I'm gonna put this in the, do not freeze this unless you want to make ice cream out of it, okay? And I did that before, and I want to show you how it looked like on this puny here. It's gonna be beautiful, okay? I did that with the regular milk. It turned out really, really nice. Okay. But these need to be in the freezer in order to remove it, because it's not easy to remove like these baby cup here. This right here is enclosure. It's silicone, is removable, but it's not easy to pop it out like these here. Okay, this is more thicker because it has such a complex layer of petals of the peony. So when it forms, it's so pretty. It's just like that's why I'm crazy about beautiful food, because beautiful food make me happy. And don't anybody try to ruin it for me. Yeah, be nice. If you're gonna do constructive criticism, make sure that it makes sense to me, okay? I can deal with that. If it does not make sense to me, then, you know, I'll go off on you too. It just nation reactions. I have the same emotion that you do. So, all right, let me go put this off, and so we can a bit farewell for tonight. And tomorrow, what I'll do when I wake up in the morning, no, can't be, in about 30 minutes, once it's hot in an hour, I will go ahead and apply this. And tomorrow morning for sure, I'll do a short for you guys, okay? All right, so have a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful Easter Sunday. If you Christian like I do, I'm sorry. Forgiving is hard to do. When the Lord said that, well, if your enemy strike you on one cheek, and make sure he does another cheek. Well, Lord, I'm sorry. I couldn't be like that today. I've been awesome idiot. here. I went off on an idiot. And I'm sorry, Lord. I think I still have 70 times 70,000 more time of forgiven. Okay. So I'm going to put this away until I need it. All right. So I'm cool. I'm calming down now. I said what I have to say to the person. So please don't come back over here and act crazy like that again, because next time, it won't be a next time. I will go and block the person already. Okay. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for your support. TikTok. I'm sorry for today. I hope you guys doing good, and happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday to you. If you're Christian, happy Sunday. If you're Buddhist, and happy New Year. If you're Cambodian, Laos, or Thais, or whoever celebrate New Year in April, happy New Year. Have a wonderful New Year. I will be taking my family to the temple, preparing dessert. I'm going to be making some dessert, and I'm going to come on here and show you which dessert I'll be making for this Cambodian New Year. Because Songkran, we get to, originally we do water festival and do all the fun stuff, and since water restriction, we don't do all that fun stuff. But there are a lot of folklore games that people do to entertain. A lot of time it's just live band, dance, and family gathering, and make offering at the temple, and meet up with friends and family and make friends this time. So the month of April, starting this weekend, will be like the whole month of Cambodian New Year. In some part, they already started early, like Long Beach, California, or San Diego, California, or Stockton, California, Lodi, California. People already started celebrating New Year. I haven't started yet. I think here they started on Wednesday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of the 10-day week. I think the second week. Not this week, next week. So over here in Las Vegas, it's not a large demographic of Asian, especially in Cambodian community. So so the New Year is not as grander, it's not as flamboyant, just like in Stockton, where thousand of people will come together to celebrate New Year at the Buddhist temple. I miss that, but you know, I'll try to make it work here. Okay, I'm done with my beautiful cheesecake. Okay, it's called, it's a snap cheesecake. Okay, so easy, so simple. Just get one of the gelatin package, and there's so many packages, little packages of gelatins, and you can do so many with it. This one right here, I can't say it because TikTok will block me, and they don't want me to share any kind of products brand, so that's why I can't go verbally on it, but I will leave the package's brand name on my YouTube description area, and I'll leave my recipe on there also. Okay, thank you guys for support. Appreciate all of you. Till I see you next time.